Right. Let's continue with Vanguard quests. Friends like this is our current objective. Report to Armistice Archives. We collected the codes, now we can, I guess, get the data that we're looking for regarding the Terramorphs.
Hello. By the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Yeah.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the
I gotta visit the medical service when I don't have any medkits at all. Case T18. Can I read it? Maybe there's anything else of value here? Not. Oh wait, medical. Do I have it here? Medical. There it is.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it. We almost
maybe
have to have
some
an
other time.
intervention.
I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself.
Where's the dog? Ah, probably inside. Hey, Doc.
There are a few injuries that can't be addressed here. If you walk in, you will almost assuredly walk out. Well, judging by the looks of you, you're in need of some medical attention.
Indeed.
We can certainly help.
How can I help?
Oh my, it's a good thing you came in to see me. Let's get these wounds closed up and get you on the road. Everything looks good. Well, you've certainly...
Medpacks. Wait, I have 4? Why I couldn't heal? I couldn't heal.
Take care of yourself.
Medpacks? Strange. I was pressing the key. Right, what is our next step? Return the data. I suppose we're gonna visit Londonian. Usually one annual location is mentioned so many times. In Bethesda games you would at least visit it once.
Yes? You needed something?
What? Oh, sorry, just...
There you are.
Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Major may take possession of the Terramorph data.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Wait, is this the the citizenship that I didn't get? But I was born on yeah, I had the perk about that. It was kind of strange that you can't be a citizen, but by being born in the United Colonies and living there. Interesting. Oh.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official
wish this
ID
place
and your
will, you know,
citizenship dispensation.
I wish the scene would be during the sunrise.
Office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Top secret meeting? Coming in. More damage with the ballistics. I want to upgrade something not related to damage. You have mastered. I already maxed out it. Probably should get this. Oh, slowly regenerate health out of combat, but it's locked for some reason. I want to get that for sure, but before that we can get higher health, environmental conditioning. I want to get this. More resistances. Can I help with exploring the planets later on? Kind of warehouse.
I've lived in Atlantis for almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Is this like a prison?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
You look so familiar. You were in a movie or something. I know it.
Not quite. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as...
Oh.
Victus.
He's still alive.
I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard.
not exactly dead. You're, from the looks of it, living comfortably in this small apartment. Do you see fake your death then?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Shannon, that's Hadrian's last name.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Yep.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest
Kinda gives me the Metal Gear Solid vibes, you know?
And she excelled.
With snake clones.
But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Just spit out what it is you want.
Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How about I arrest him and turn him over to the OC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
I'm not killing anyone, but if he's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There is a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Identity verified.
Yeah, what is it? Bye for now.
Is she in spaceport? What is this Deputy McIntyre? Shows that he should be... Where exactly? Kinda a bit confused by the...
Hey! Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the, Frontier.
That's right.
I knew it! Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action?
The Crimson Fleet attacked us, if that's what you mean by action.
This is great! Great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness! There's credits in it for credible newsworthy information.
Is he like a reporter?
Everyone knows David Barron, the face and voice of SSNN, if you will. But Nadia is in charge of all the research. All the best stories were written by her. She's really something. And easy money, too. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
I'll do that after. Where the fuck is this dude? Why does it show my ship? Let's go in.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
All is well, Captain. All things considered.
Like, what mission is it? Why?
Sam, last month, did you explore that system I asked about? I was expecting a report.
Well, I meant to, but then I caught an SOS and it led to this whole goose chase.
So, did you do it?
I mean, I meant to, but then it became this whole thing. An ambassador was involved.
How about I just assign it to someone else then?
That may be best.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Here, I have something for you.
You're welcome.
I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
The automatic flower. Okay. Let's go in.
Excuse me.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Why hasn't Hadrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
I'll probably tell her afterwards, if I can.
Short of jailing you? No, you're right. But in this moment, I think it would be a big mistake to tell her. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss his daughter.
I'm going to be a hitman.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower.
Interesting how
if
he
just
done
gave us
that
information.
from the cell.
Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay, what now? What the hell is that? It's a completely different place. Okay, let's return to the ship then.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
I want to see if I can put something into cargo from my bag. Getting too much stuff with me. What, the learned astronomer? Okay. Can I transfer something? 40 kilo mass. Probably resources. The heaviest stuff.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in. Switching over to standard engines.
It's a station.
Integrity looks good. Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
Actually, I moved the Vanguard. Super et Ultra, Captain.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orlees. I heard you might know him.
Orlees. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
He's a former UC scientist wanted for war crimes.
Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock! There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it. And at least 2 never came back.
Yeah, I wonder
These
why.
debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlees might be hiding.
Anything else you can tell me about the Warlock?
I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer. Things you should know? The den's not really that kind of place. This is a quiet assignment. Keep an eye out for pirates, make sure smuggling's kept to a minimum, occasional rescue job out in the debris fields. Otherwise, it's mostly long. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Okay.
You have a few moments. There's something I'd like to discuss. Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifact? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
You know, I mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja?
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first.
I feel like we're making some good memories of our own.
Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation, and took me under her wing as her protege. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation?
Yeah, you know. Being alone in interstellar space. Nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Is she dead?
No, she retired. Living on
Oh, we can actually visit her then.
Come to
Orima
think of
2.
it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
I'll do the best I can to make our journeys just as pleasant.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
We can try it again.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
What do you mean you have to go? You're gonna follow me around the whole time. You're not going anywhere. Let's see if there's anything else I can.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through.
No offense, but you seem a little out of place.
Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war. So there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me.
You could ask. You could always ask for a different assignment.
I could, so long as I don't mind seeming like an abject failure. And I just know that the day after I leave, some giant story will break. That seems to be the way things go. Goodbye, then.
Only a matter of time before I get promoted out of here. I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell you different.
You seem pretty confident about your abilities as a pilot.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am.
I'm sure you're fantastic.
Damn right I am. I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, and I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me?
Give me a sec. Is everything fine with the audio? I feel like 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 1 1 1 2 3 1 1. No, it's not fine.
I do have other things to do, you know.
1 2 3 4. Balance is fucked up. One, two, three. Hello. 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 Test. Test. 1 2. Test. 1 2. Test. 1 2. Test. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. It's the balance of audio is a bit fucked. Why?
Hey, you're kind of wasting my time here.
Oh well.
Just like that? Wow, that's great. I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Okay then.
There's one mission I got.
We get the occasional drunken disorder.
Been up there, huh? Space?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis, and seeing as the trade, it is a pleasure to make your... By all means.
I need those rounds. What kind of round it is? 11 millimeters. He doesn't even have it.
I really did think this place would see a bit more action.
I tell you, this place went downhill as soon as everyone turned their back on history. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. What brings you to the den?
Just passing through.
That's so. Not many have reason to pass through here. Seems like most avoid it. But what do I know? I'm just an old man who's been here too long. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? You can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear? Lots of history here. Plenty to think about. Well, now that depends. You support the UC? Consider yourself a patriot? Sure as hell does. All right, maybe you can help me out. Had some posters made up a while back to remind folks of the good work Victus has done for all of us.
Oh,
he's against all the lies the government tells. I'd put him up here, but that's
he's the Victus follower.
Friction with the Vanguard pilots. I hate to see him go to waste, though. If a strong-willed, patriotic individual, such as yourself, were to make sure some of them were placed where they could inspire the people of the United Colonies, well, that'd be something. And there'd be some credits in it for anyone helping out the UC. What do you think? That's the spirit. All right. Posters are in the back there, and you just let me know when you're done. Long live the UC.
Ever run into spacers?
Alright, let's go. Find the warlock.
They're like vultures, picking away the
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
Ready for action, Captain.
All right, Sam. Now that we have a moment, it's time to figure out the details of our little bet.
Oh, come on, Sarah, not this again. I'm telling you, there's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the big
Better
tap...
than Jake's.
Let's
Better
get out
than
of here.
Madame Sauvage's place in Neon. Better than anywhere. Hands down.
You must have banged your head on the console during that last grab jump.
Alright, look, you want to throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it. Otherwise, let it go already.
One day, we're going to
Are those
systematically
mines?
test your theory. I just hope you're ready
Look,
for some
mines.
serious disappointment.
Ooh. They one shot? They one shot.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Mot.
Sounds a bit mad. might be a bit tough for me. Level 28. Actually, never upgraded the ship.
Endless boy, who is this you brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments. Watch all systems. Shoot them down.
Gotta deal with the small ones, I guess. First.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments. Watch all systems. Shoot them down. You stand no chance.
What is that? Is that a ship? Particle turret.
I will be
Just gotta go away from the minefield. Holy shit. I have a feeling I'm not ready for this mission. You know what? Let's visit the station again, and I gotta upgrade the ship. Cannot be landed on? Interesting. Can avoid this guy for now. Destroy the ship or disable the engines. I gotta work on my defenses, man. He's just destroying me in seconds. Extreme environment. Inferno temperature. Will we jump? Ah, power.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece. Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Remember, some life forms don't need spacesuits, so keep your eyes open.
Who's that? Have some kind of status. Suit protection depleted. Bionic lab.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
It's a massacre, holy. What happened here?
I'm going for it.
Never heard Latvian Catherine before. Well, you should probably learn geography. You can Google it. It's located in Eastern Europe.
Massive damage.
Hi, Vinny, bro. What's this? Seaweed snacks. Hi Cash, open the map and look at the map of European Union. That's probably the easiest way to find it. What is that? What is that? Assisted carry pirate trading pack. What is that? The stats are kind of shit, but the perks are kinda good. Less oxygen consumption, plus 20 carry capacity. Drain 75% less oxygen when running while encumbered. Holy. Should be all of them.
I'm going to end you!
Yeah, the boost pack is pretty weak. Where is he? Don't quite understand how. Why did the first one fail? Now I can't place anything. Only those. Okay. doesn't fit. Hmm. It's too late for that. I've destroyed all of the robots. At least I got some experience. That was probably a mistake. Yeah. Sightings of Crimson Fleet. I think I can leave this place. Interesting. Solar farm.
To maintain productivity levels and ensure your safety, humans are not allowed inside the facilities. Anyone attempting to enter the facility and engage in work activities will be terminated.
Let's find out. What happens?
If you are a human worker, to expedite the employee termination process, we ask that you remain still and in the line of fire.
Something tells me something has gone wrong. Oh no, they're fighting. Let's help her out. Where were the boosters? Let's use the boosters. More damage. Damage resistance.
They've got any weapons or ammo.
It's highly advised to avoid adjusting the number of human workers beyond the recommended capacity listed in your starter handbook. But I could have disabled them. Wasted some precious ammo. So did the robots just enter the facility and murder them, or what happened here? Or they couldn't exit the facility and they starved to death? Oh wait. There's nothing else inside, right? Just a small... like a small office. Yeah. Or is this a mining facility?
Hey! You're not supposed to be here.
Fuck you. Where did she go? What? Where is she?
Are you sure?
Let's
Keep
do
looking.
this.
I've been looking. It's just not here.
The boss said it's here, so it's here.
Easy pickings.
Sarah?
Bad luck for you! Find anything useful?
Peak performance permanently increase carrying capacity. Yes. How much now? 300? 240. Looks like the command center. Oh, right in the face. Cry mine. Antiseptic refined space trucker. What is that? A suit or apparel? No, it's a suit. Gives Beast Hunter less damage from aliens. Pretty good against Terramorphs, actually. Airborne resistance. Difficult. Let's return to Atlantis. I wanna see how much I have to pay for better, I don't know, maybe shields for the ship. Because when I tried to fight that warlock ship, he just destroyed me in minutes. Alright, where was the office? Talk to Nadia Mufaz. Shouldn't be in this district, as I understand.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
I'm worried about the food they're eating. Eating nothing but Oishi ramen.
Can't go in. You just can't.
If you've seen something interesting, let me know.
He writes me.
If it pans out into a full story, you'll be compensated. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
Actually, your intern asked me to do an interview for you.
Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Or you can just tell her about all the main quests, I suppose, that you do. Main story threads. I was at the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that?
Together with UC Security, we managed to put those killing machines down.
Sounds like maybe you're being modest. Security isn't exactly trained for that scenario. But alright. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
I just focused on protecting the civilians and staying alive. Didn't have time to think.
Pure instinct, huh? It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here. That makes me feel better. I feel like such a sap, but it does. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances.
The Crimson Fleet attacked an Argus mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field.
I wonder, will she give you like
you are an eyewitness
600
with the
for
courtesy to
each
find
story
us
or
instead
more?
of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
Constellation commissioned the dig. The Crimson Fleet wanted the proceeds. We were mining beryllium, iron, and some rare minerals. Easy credits for them.
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I worked for Argus, now I'm with Constellation.
Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
We had help. Barrett, a member of Constellation, his robot Vasco.
How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners? I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
I should give 600 for each.
Talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked. Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great. Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
Please tell me you're not here.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you to DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS.
How are you all doing?
Captain, Admiral Logan informed me of your part in halting the attacks. Whole damn city owes you. Now, what do you need?
Bash and Graf wanted me to talk to him.
Okay, didn't see that one coming. No need to say any more. I know what it's about. He's convinced he deserves a promotion, which to him means a transfer, command post, maybe a new ship and a big office. Do you know him well? What do you think of him?
We just met and he asked me to do him a favor.
Fair enough. Clearly patience isn't his strong suit. I thought the constant stream of messages was a bit much, but if he's gonna be sending people here. Alright, I received some good advice from someone in the Vanguard recently, and I'm gonna run with it. I'd like you to deliver this message to Bastion on my behalf, the full authority of Vanguard leadership. He's gonna be the first and only recipient of a new commendation. Quite an honor. I hope he appreciates it. Please, give him my regards. You can just call him SysDef. Everyone else does. They're the division responsible for combating the Crimson Fleet, fighting pirates. It's not a small job, keeping the galaxy's mercantile class safe from death and dismemberment, so they're constantly undermanned. They work out of the ship, the UC Vigilance. But the support request was a little vague on what your actual duties would be if you decided you want to lend a hand.
Let's go to the... to the ship. I wanna look how much it will cost me to upgrade the shields.
When you are, Captain.
Got anything you need to... Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
Shields. Just a bit of more protection, +1. What about engine weapons? Pulse laser cannon. After I break his shield, I need something more heavy, with more punch. Shield damage 47. 47. What about this? Hull damage. This is pretty good. I will probably leave it. Cannon. Suppressor. EMP suppressor. Your ship weapons affect enemy ships differently in combat, depending on the damage type used. Energy affects shields, ballistic hull, and EME systems. Maybe I should try that. I will completely swap ballistics for EME with that option. What is this particle? Laser system. $618. $618. This is a bit better. Range 3000. Range 1000. You know what? I might actually swap laser for that particle thing. What was it? This one. Hi, Maria. Cargo. Cargo. Options. How do I... Can I see a list of parts that I can use here? Edit. Now it just places it. Cargo. Probably for 30 hours. Some... I don't remember actually. Gotta look at the save file. This thing only upgrades the systems, but how do I add the carrying capacity? Shield capacity 0.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Like their owners, for decorating.
Well, if you played Bethesda games in the past, pretty much it's like any other game, but it's just set in the space setting. You have quest hubs, storylines, a lot of added content like planets to explore. You can build settlements, place your companions on those settlements if you want to. Or you can just do the main story. Hi Sarah. She's a scam bot. Well, if she's gonna mention stream designs or something about that, I'm gonna ban her. It's no problem. I already banned like 20 bots. So where is this Vladimir? Is he on the station? Ah, in the eye. Let's talk to the Vladimir. It's actually one of the main quests. Oops. Sarah, stop spamming.
Docking cycle complete.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
And here I thought I was the only one in Constellation who worked out. Nice arms.
Gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow. And the iron's always been good to me.
Just don't challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Always preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
I'll keep an eye out for Andrea.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
How did you get mixed up with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners. And I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission. Usually doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away.
Interesting.
Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Interesting. Visit Vladimir's house. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna continue probably tomorrow morning, and in the evening I'll probably play some Baldur's Gate 3. But for now I'm done. I gotta do some chores. I'll be busy during the day. So yeah, bye.